Well, I think I was surprised to see how smooth it was. Obviously, the good thing is, we had time with Adam to go through the handover and for me to be prepared for it. And the team really behind me and supporting me, I think it has been great, especially knowing I'm still doing my previous role at the same time because we haven't yet found my replacement. But yeah, no, I think it's a good time of the year as well to start because it's not one of the busiest months, so I really have time to learn, spend time with the team as well, really understanding what they're all expecting from me. So no, it's been a great week. As I mentioned, I think it was reassuring for the team, but I think otherwise it's not what was important. I think for me what was important is that I was given the opportunity to apply, even though I would say compared to the external applicants I was maybe the less experienced. And I think that's really where it's going with the values of the company in terms of growth and giving equal opportunity to everyone. But I think after I've been chosen because I was the most suitable person, and I know that as soon as I entered the competition, there was no favor to me because I was an internal applicant, and I think throughout the process, Serena, our owner, was really fair to every single person, and that's why I think I'm really pleased because I know I've been chosen for my skills and my abilities, and not as yes, we'd like to promote people internally, so it might not be the best, but we will still give it to you, so which I think really made me proud. And sometimes progression tends to be seen only as promotion, but I think there's much more in growth and progression than just giving people, like a new title and promotion. We really encourage every single employee to develop their skills, to really use their full potential and to help make the business better. And I have people who say, I'm really happy in my role, but I love to learn and to know more without, always having to take extra responsibilities. And what I found brilliant with Georgian House is every time we can, we actually really try to, give opportunities to our people to have learning and development opportunities. And I think that's one of the things I was really impressed when I joined Georgian House to see how the values are really important to the company and to every single person who is working here. I've seen so many companies where people actually don't really believe or embrace the values, and here I think every team member does live them fully daily, and it's beautiful. So I've worked with Adam twice actually. I worked with him a few years ago now when we were both working at the Hempel, and when I was in my first reception manager role, and obviously here at Georgian House. I think what I've learned from Adam and some other really great leaders and mentors I've had is really to develop my own leadership style, to really be myself, not to try to mirror or copy what they were doing. And I think that's what for me make great leader is really pushing people to be themselves and to make the most of their own personality and skills and strengths. And so I think that's what also I'm trying to replicate with all my team members. So as I say, I really embrace the vision of the company. So the vision is still very much to be excellent in everything we do, which is something that really talking to me qualities is something I've always been strongly driven. So it's guest experience of course, but also staff experience. As I say, for me that's the foundation of a great hospitality business. So I think it's always having in mind what can I do to make the team engage, willing to do more, and it's really always trying to get their input in everything we want to do. We just ran a workshop yesterday that was led by one of our students during his placement on how we could actually make the business more eco-friendly, sustainable, and I was so proud to see how engaged the team was and how many ideas they actually had, to be more green, and that's another thing I'm really passionate about. that's one of the things at home. I'm really trying as much as I can to go and tend to a zero waste lifestyle, and seeing that actually I have a full team now on board with me to make this happen here is fantastic. So it's going to be focusing on how we can really eliminate any single-use plastic, so avoiding bottled water, and really looking at the entire business to see where we can actually have action. How can we reduce water usage, chemical usage as well. One of the team members even had the idea to say, oh, we could actually make our own chemicals, cleaning products. And I think it's brilliant. I think it's excellent. And so I think, that's really continuing to continue to grow the business with quality in everything, and really trying to see how we can make a difference. I was, I think, a bit shocked to see that some of the big brands are only starting now to consider stopping or minimizing the use of the small toiletries. We've been doing that for more than 4 years already, having big bottles that we refill. And I've made a very brief calculation of really low estimation that we have 20 arrivals per day. People tend to have always like at least 4 different bottles for the shampoo and the conditioner, all these kind of things. I think we could say that easily we've saved like 85,000 of bottles, which is, if every single business is doing that, it will make a massive difference, even more than what we do on individual level. So I think, love to become also, and that Georgian House is becoming an example on how you can be a sustainable business. I think we already have the potential that we haven't really fully explored yet with our lovely small meeting rooms. And I think because we also have our theme, with all the rooms, we can definitely do some great experience. We'll be launching very, very soon our Wizard Afternoon Tea, which I think is a very exciting news. And I think we can also look at developing offer for private events for people who like to organize birthday parties under that similar theme. And I think that will be also a great way to develop the business and to give an even better guest experience.